And here we are again with some more of HWH Season 8. So as you can see here, I've got this all planned out. Another action set, and this time it's going to be about the Drag Strip Champion set, which is somewhat new, as opposed to most of the others that you might have seen so far. But let's just point out, I got a nice array of cars, enough to pretty much put in 15 rounds, as this is a dual lane raceway, as opposed to some others that you might have seen so far. So anyways, we're going to get started by unboxing this set and assembling it.
Girl, please excuse me if I'm misbehaving. Oh, trying to keep my hands off, but you're begging me for more. Round, 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 baby, low, low, low. Let the time pass, 'cause we're never getting old. Oh, oh, oh. No one can do it better. Turn around, I'll give you no. Oh, oh. Shout aloud, scream aloud, let me hear you go, baby.
Alright, here it is. It basically starts off with this thing right here, which technically acts like a stoplight. Yeah. And then of course, an exclusive double launcher. Which we've seen double launchers like this in the past, especially with the track builder sets. It basically also contains 6 straight pieces, as well as this custom flag pole, which, like most racing sets, can determine the winner by selecting left or right, thanks to these pushers here. And for the record, this set is basically going to be used just as it is marketed for, a series of races between different models. And I've mentioned before that I do have 30 cars. That'll make for a total of 15 rounds. And in case you're wondering, this isn't necessarily going to be a tournament level competition, but rather a series of races with 15 winners and 15 losers to come out of it in total. So it's not really going to be a thing where I'm going to be wiggling down to see who is the champion of all 30 of them, but it will be more of a testing phase, just to showcase how the product works. And we'll definitely get to see all these cars in action. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we're rolling and we're ready to go here. So, here we go. We're going to get started with Mercy Breaker and the 72 Ford Ranchero. Alright, let's see who makes it all the way to the very end. Well, the Ranchero didn't do so well there, so I guess for the most part what we'll just do, put winners up here and losers down there. So, of course, as you are seeing right now, I gotta manually reset the flag every time it's set, like that, basically. It's gotta be done manually, of course, so I'll be coming back here every single time. But let's get started with round 2, which includes Dodge Little Red Express and DiMachini Veloce. Well, that's pretty much what that's about. So, seems pretty surprising. Some cars are just being launched out, which is crazy. But Dodge Viper ACR and Volkswagen Carbon Ghia. Go! Well, I guess that there could have been a tie, so I suppose we'll try it again. Go! Well, there you go. Looks like the Carbon Ghia was just edged out right there. So, that really showcases a number of things. So that's nice that the Viper was able to get through. But let's continue onwards with round 4. Boombox and Roadster. Oh, wow. I've never quite seen Boombox do so well in a competition, even if it's anything like this. So, I guess that's a good surprise. I guess the same thing would ought to be said with Mercy Breaker. I mean, not much can be said there. Time for the Linster Prototype and Dior 2. A personal favorite of mine. Well, both did not come out successfully, so... well, that didn't do so well either. We can't really count that as a win. So, maybe try going backwards. It's pretty weird that we're seeing this thing happen here. It's not really normal, I guess. But one more time. Well, there you go. Linster Prototype makes it. Which I guess is a good sign. So, that's round 5. A third of the way there already. Time for the Pininfarina Barista. Or Batista. Yeah. And HW Warp Speeder. Alright. That's nice that the Pininfarina Batista makes another round here. And when I say round, I'm talking about its appearance in HWH history. And it's definitely been making its way. Studebaker Champ. And Rapid Response. Alright. There you go, Studebaker. Looks like another wins there. So, sorry. Rapid Response is out. 90 Acura NSX goes up against Pass and Gasser. Ooh. Pass and Gasser definitely flopped right there. So, that's an automatic win. And with that, that completes round 8 out of 15. We got 8 winners there, 8 losers here. So, our next matchup, Lamborghini Miura and Custom 18 Mustang. Ooh. Yep. Looks like a Mustang has made it. Which is pretty good. Even by my own standards. Now we got Dogfighter. Going up against the Mach It Go. New model from 2022. Okay. Automatic win for good old Mach It Go. Which is definitely a good thing, I guess. Tesla Model 3 is up next. And rival will be the 66 Chevy Nova. Oh, consider that a flop or anything? Because I feel like it does. I guess we'll just try it again just to be safe. Because you never know what could happen. Well, the Nova's a good classic. but maybe not good enough to be in a race against the Tesla. Wow. Here we go. Driftsta and Hot Wired. These two are really good models I have. Well, looks like the newer one still has a lot to learn. Driftsta is much older than Hot Wired, so that's pretty much that. 87 Ford Cosworth and the GCPD edition of the Ford Fusion. Alright, well, there goes another 2022 model. Going up against an older one. Just doesn't seem like it'll work too well. Only 2 matchups left in this case though. We have Alpine A110 and McLaren P1. Okay then. That's pretty much what you need to know on that basis. So, McLaren wins that round. Round 15. We have ourselves the 2022 model known as Porsche 911 GT3 and the 71 Buick Riviera. Alright. That pretty much adds that up. There you have this whole entire competition wrapped up. I'd say this Drag Champion Challenge set from the Action series definitely showcases its worth here. In this exact case, 15 models against another 15 models technically shows that there is a lot to be learned. And this whole set, I guess, was technically a good $10 purchase. So I'm glad I was able to put in a $10 bill just to make this episode happen pretty much. That is, unless you're also willing to count the cost of the camera, tripod, SD card, extra batteries, and all 30 of these cars. That of which would add up to well over $1,000. So, I guess that pretty much is a good thing to know at this point. Some useful info for you guys. Anyways though, time to sign off for now, until I come back with some more HWH content very soon.
It had been so long, I thought you disappeared.